Welcome back. Foreclosures in South Carolina has hit record highs, and for many homeowners, it is becoming increasingly hard to remain in their home. Here with how you can get some help during these tough economic times. Welcome, Debbie Kidd. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
And let's first talk about this new website that could help a lot of homeowners avoid foreclosure. Just give us an overview of how this all works and how it's set up.
We have a new website at the Homeownership Resource Center. It's South Carolina Foreclosure Help for South Carolina. And this website is allowing folks to be able to now provide their modification package on a website without having to leave their home or office. They don't have to have that embarrassment of coming to talk to a counselor or even perhaps meeting your neighbor at a mortgage default clinic.
Yeah, okay, so that's definitely a big motivating factor while we set this up. Now, why else was this started? Because let's talk about the numbers. What are the stats of foreclosures here in South Carolina and the Low Country? 1
out of every 10 homeowners is facing foreclosure right now. The Homeownership Resource Center has worked with over 11,000 South Carolina residences over the last 3 years. That is a lot. You know, when you look out your home window, you know, when you look at 10 homes, know that one person is losing their home to foreclosure. So the more that we can get this information out to individuals to let them know that there is free help available. You should never pay anyone to help you do a modification with your lender. But this new website is lender specific. It allows an individual to go in, click their lender's name, and then they're also allowed to do a budget. And in that budget, when you hit submit, it has a meter that will tell you what your percentage is that you're either going to be approved for a modification or not. So that meter changes, and it gives you advice at the bottom if the numbers aren't high enough. You know, maybe reduce your budget by $65 so you go back into your budget. This is a tool that counselors have never had before, and now we're able to get more folks approved for modifications based on this website.
So this is how homeowners can determine if they're eligible for help.
And this is unique. The meter has never been used before, and it's lender specific. The lenders have had a role in this website, so now we have those tools that counselors haven't had in the past.
Yeah, and speaking of tools that we have now, talk about the live chat and the foreclosure prevention hotline that we have set up and how that works.
Yeah, this is something that's unique to the Tri-County area. No other organization in the country has this live chat. You can go to the Family Services website at fsisc.org, and right in the left-hand corner, hit live chat, and you can then sit from your office or your home and ask questions related to credit or foreclosure, and a licensed counselor is answering that from 8:30 to 4:30 Monday through Friday. Or you can call the live chat phone number, the hotline, which is 735-5522.
Now, during these counseling sessions that are being offered, you know, free of charge, what kind of questions they go over? I mean, what is a typical session like?
Well, a typical session is just simply letting the individual know that this is a free service, not to be intimidated by it. Even if you've been denied a modification from your lender in the past, come back and let an advocate help you for free. That's what our role is. We actually start working with the lender. We've removed you from the situation. You don't have to contact the lender anymore yourself. And we are now licensed and certified to do this work with your lender. And it may take a couple of months, but know that somebody is doing it for you. Some of the questions we're going to ask are, do you want to stay in your home? Can you afford to stay in your home? And what have been the problems that have been keeping you from making your mortgage payment? Very simple. The documentation, you have it all in your house right now. It's nothing that you have to go and dig up. And you know, again, I can't stress enough that it's free of charge. And the folks that are doing this work, the advocates working under the HUD Counseling Agency, are compassionate, and they want to help you save your home. 85% of all homeowners who come to the Homeownership Resource Center.
85%, that is a big number.
And continue counseling will save their home from foreclosure. What do you have to lose? 20 minutes of time on the website, and you're able to save your home.
Now, do you see a lot more changes happening with the mortgage modification? I mean, every day we're talking about it in the news. Do you see it getting better? They're going to broaden the spectrum?
Yeah, we're starting to see some changes now. You know, one of the changes that we've seen in the last couple of months is that you don't have to be behind anymore in order to get a modification. So all you have to do is have a statement that you're struggling to make your mortgage payment, and now you can submit a modification package. It used to be that you had to be 4 months delinquent before the lenders would even take a look at you. Not so anymore. So even if you're struggling, you're making your mortgage payment every month, but it's really hard, you are now eligible for a modification.
To get on it before it gets too bad.
That's right.
You're too deep into debt. Well, Debbie, thank you so much for sharing this information with us. I'm sure it's going to be helpful to a lot of homeowners out there. Thanks again.
Thank you.
All right. And you moms out there, if you think you have a good idea that could make you lots of money,